We want to talk about Igbos having fewer states. Does it affect power? Do you think it's intentional?
It is intentional. It's deliberate. In 1983, when Samu Mbakwe was the governor of Imo State, Obi Igbo was part of Imo State. Now, under what they call the Mama Nasa boundary adjustment, they started carving oil-rich, mineral-rich areas into some states where they will now tell them you are not Igbo. Immediately they moved Obi Igbo out of Imo State.
Yes.
What happened? They changed the name to Oyi Igbo. Mbakwe had to cry. Mbakwe said something. What the meaning of Obi Igbo is the heart of Igbo land. Mm-hmm. How can you now take it away? Do you know today, the Igbo people that live in Benue and in Kogi State, mm-hmm. those people live in their ancestral land. Yeah. And when Benue was divided into two to carve out Kogi State, some of them fell under Kogi. That is why today you have Igbos in Kogi.
Yes,
and you see, you have them in Benue. The least developed part of Benue State is within that area that the Igbo people, those ancestral Igbo lands that in Benue State, that's the least developed. The government of the Benue will not develop it. They see them as nobody. So they were just carved out into that place to be treated as subhumans. They keep trying to make these people disown their Igbo identity. So we are like the goose that lays the golden eggs.
On May 27, 1967, Rivers State was carved out from Old Eastern Region by the military government of Yakubu Gowon. Rivers State today is 70% Igbo. The map of Rivers State consists of other tribes and ethnic nationalities there. They were all in Eastern Region. Before Gowon removed Rivers State from Old Eastern Region, they discovered crude oil in that land. And during that time, the issue of Biafra started emerging. Ndigbo started saying that they want to leave Nigeria, that they want to have their own country. On Tuesday, April 25th, 1967, before Gowon created Rivers State, he said that if East tries to go, that he will create core states. East here means Ndigbo, that if Ndigbo wants to leave Nigeria and have their separate country, that he will create core states to weaken the strength of Ndigbo. Creating core states here means removing parts of Igbo land, separating Igbo people to make Ndigbo in the center weak. Today you are hearing core Igbo states. Those core Igbo states are the 5 southeast states. The indigenous Igbos in Rivers State, they are 70 to 80% of the population in Rivers State. These Igbos are not part of the southeast today. They are being put in other geopolitical zones. When Gowon removed Rivers State from Eastern Region, Rivers State includes Obibo, Ikwere, Oba, Ekpeye, Opobo, Ndoni, Eche, and the rest. All these people are Igbo people. Obibo were among those that were carved out from Old Eastern Region. The government of Rivers State calls Obibo people as Oyibo. What is the meaning of Oyibo? The people of Obibo calls themselves Obibo. Obibo means heart of Igbo land. Ibanke people in Edo State are originally called Ibaki. If you go to Ibanke community today, their obese, their elders, their youths, their women, their men, what they call their community Ibanke is Ibaki. But the government of Edo State calls them Ibanke. That is the same thing that is happening in Obibo, whereby they call them Oyibo instead of Obibo, their true name. Rivers State was removed from Old Eastern Region before the Biafra War started. Biafra declared her independence on 30th of May 1967. and Gowon created Rivers State on the 27th of May 1967. Ikwere people will be telling you, we Ikwere people, we were not part of Eastern region during the Biafra War. We are Ikwere people. We are in the South. We are not Eastern region. The identity crisis that Ikwere people are having today is as a result of what Gowon did to Eastern region by removing Rivers State from old Eastern region. Gowon removed Rivers State from Eastern region because of two major reasons. One, to weaken the strength, power, and unity of Ndigbo. Two, to remove oil-producing areas from Ndigbo. He removed oil-producing areas from old Eastern region. Before the Biafra War, crude oil was discovered in Rivers State. That time, the day for old Eastern region, crude oil was discovered there. So, as the issue of Ndigbo won't leave Nigeria starts to the occur, Gowon decided to remove these crude oil producing areas out from the control of Ndigbo. He removed it out of the territory of Ndigbo. The Biafra War was fought because of crude oil. That is the reason why northern Nigeria don't want Ndigbo to leave Nigeria. Northerners will tell you that Igbo people are not good, Igbo people are bad, they are the problem of Nigeria. Ndigbo are now telling Northerners, we Igbo people, we are tired of Nigeria. We want to get Biafra and leave Nigeria. Yet, Northerners are saying no, that Ndigbo must remain in Nigeria. Why are they saying that Ndigbo must remain in Nigeria? It is because of the crude oil in Igbo land. It is because of the crude oil in other parts of Biafra land. Akwa Ibom State is Biafra. Cross River State is Biafra. All these people have crude oil and gas. Imo State is Biafra. Imo State has the biggest gas reserve in the whole of Africa. Imo State has crude oil. Anambra State has crude oil and gas. Enugu State have gas. Ebonyi State have gas. Abia State has crude oil and gas. We are Nyama people, we have so much crude oil and gas. Ndigbo in River State, they have crude oil and gas. These are the reasons why the North have refused to allow Ndigbo to leave this country called Nigeria and get Biafra. So the reason why the Biafra War was fought is because of crude oil. And Nyama people were not part of Eastern region in the past. The British were the ones that separated Anyama people from Eastern region. In 1938, Anyama people and their traditional rulers started campaigning that they don't want to join Western region, that they want to join their brothers in the East. But the British colonial masters refused. They mapped Anyama people and zoned them to Western region. That was the reason why Anyama was never part of Eastern region. Those people that are fighting Igbo Unification today, they will tell you, Anyama people were never part of the Southeast. Why are you saying that they should join the Southeast? They are not Igbo people. This, that. Before British came to Nigeria, we Anyama people are part of our Igbo brothers. They are not zoners join Eastern region. Not mean say we not be Igbo people again. We remain Igbo people. That zoning of Anyama people to Western region follow for wetin make so many Anyama people they talk say they not be Igbo people today because they were never part of Eastern Nigeria. That core state where they for Southeast now, the 5 Southeast states, any Igbo person from South where be say they are not the part of Southeast, they go tell you say we are not Igbo because they believe that Southeast is just for Ndigbo. Anything when not the part of Southeast not be Igbo. That is why you will see some Anyama people tell you from River Niger down to the Southeast is Igbo, but from River Niger down to Anyama land is not Igbo, that they are Delta, that they are Nyoma, that they are Okwane, that they are Ika, that they are Enuane. Now there all this problem from starts. The British understood that Igbo people don't have one person called king that is ruling and controlling them like Yarepa and Bini Kingdom. They know that the power of Ndigbo is unity. That was the reason why the British separated Anyoma people from the East. Before the Biafra War, Gowon understood that the power of Ndigbo is unity. And in order to weaken the strength of Ndigbo, he separated Ndigbo in River State from Eastern region and created River State. And in order to weaken the strength of Ndigbo, he decided to map out River State from Old Eastern region. Today, some Igbos in River State are saying that they are not Igbo people. Some Anyama people are saying that they are not Igbo people. These people divided Ndigbo to the extent that Ndigbo are indigenous in 13 Nigeria states. Tell me an ethnic nationality in the South that is indigenous in 13 states. None. If you look at the map of Igbo land, Ndigbo are expected to be in one geopolitical zone. But instead, they mapped Ndigbo and put them in different states and locations to weaken the strength of Ndigbo in the center. Ndigbo are indigenous in the whole states in the South. Ndigbo are indigenous in the whole 5 Southeast states. And Ndigbo are indigenous in Kogi State and Benue State. The Igbos in Kogi and Benue, they are suffering. They don't have roads linking to their community. Those people, they suffer. There is no development in those Igbo regions in Kogi and Benue State. When we did Igbo Unification Conference in Okpanam last year, the Igbos in Kogi State, they came. And they said that they are suffering, that they don't have good roads. When we say they don't have good roads, motor no dey fit pass that road. Bike no dey fit pass that road. Leg no dey fit pass that road. For road to spoil to the extent of say leg no go fit pass am, that is to tell you how bad that place is. That is to tell you how undeveloped that place is. They created core states. After that, they mapped Ndigbo that are supposed to be in Enugu State and joined them to Kogi State. Ndigbo that are supposed to be in Ebonyi State, they mapped them and joined them in Benue State. We are Nyema people that are supposed to be in the Southeast today, they mapped us and kept us in the South. The indigenous Igbos in Edo State, Ibanke, Iru and others, instead of them to be in this Anyoma land, to be with we Anyoma people, instead of them to be in the Southeast, they were mapped and zoned to Edo State. Ndigbo in Biafra State, they are supposed to be with we Anyoma people in this Anyoma land. They were mapped and zoned to Biafra State. We have indigenous Igbos in Cross River State, in Akwa Ibom State. The Igbos in River State are supposed to be part of the Southeast today, but instead, Gowon separated them from Eastern region. The identity crisis that you are seeing in Igbo land today, now Britain and the federal government of Nigeria now cause this identity crisis where they go on today. That is the reason why the Igbo Unification movement is here to put an end to identity crisis in Igbo land. Ndigbo are indigenous in 13 Nigeria states, and the Igbo Unification movement will make sure that Ndigbo indigenous in these 13 Nigeria states will come together and identify as one people. Those people that are saying that Anyama people were never Igbos, that they were never part of Eastern region. Before Nigeria was created, are we Anyama people not one people with our Igbo brothers in the Southeast? Before Nigeria was created, are the Igbos in River State not one people with Ndigbo in the Southeast? Delta State, River State, and every other state in Nigeria is not a tribal identity, but a political identity. Me, an Okwane man from Ogume community, if you ask me what is my tribe, what is my ethnic nationality, I will tell you that I'm an Igbo man. If you ask me, you are Igbo from which states, I will tell you that I am Igbo from Delta states. State there is a political identity, not a tribal identity, not an ethnic nationality. Those Igbo people from the south that are denying their Igbo identity, these are the reasons why so many of you are saying that you are not Igbo people. They used state creation and geopolitical zoning to divide Ndigbo, to make sure that so many Igbo people start denying their Igbo identity. The Igbo Unification movement is here to put an end to identity crisis in Igbo land. The Igbo Unification movement is here to make sure that Ndigbo unite and identify as one people. Ndigbo indigenous in 13 Nigerian states are one people. Igbo Bofu, Ishiagwale.